Good day, everyone. Today, we will talk about the SDG 7, which is the affordable and clean energy, with the title Exploring the Environmental and Economic Benefits of Affordable and Clean Energy. So, throughout this discussion, we will discuss the definition, why is it included in the SDG and why is it a problem, the current problems, challenges, advancement, and solutions, and what are the country's implementations about this. So, first, let's go to the definition. So, as the world experiences a surge in energy demand driven by population growth and industrial expansion, SDG 7 aims to ensure access to affordable, sustainable, and modern energy for all by 2030. And this goal emphasizes increasing the share of renewable energy and enhancing international cooperation to facilitate um, access to clean energy research and technology. And many other SDGs, including those concerning poverty, health, education, businesses, are impossible to attain without access to energy service, because energy is essential for enhancing quality of life since it powers buildings, schools, hospitals, and infrastructures, and many more. And adopting renewable energy is also important for addressing the SDGs' two main global concerns, which is preventing climate change and reducing damage to the environment. So, why this affordable and clean energy is a problem? So, first, it hinders economic development, increases poverty, and limits opportunities for education and healthcare and businesses, especially in developing regions. Like, for example, many low income households in this area spend a large portion of their income on energy, which restricts their ability to afford other essential needs. And the reliance on fossil fuels not only degrade natural resources but also contributes to environmental degradation and climate change, which affects global health and ecosystems. And the absence of modern energy infrastructure leads to inefficient and unsafe practices, such as burning biomass for cooking and many more. And this possesses serious health risks, particularly to all people who are exposed to indoor air pollution. So, why affordable and clean energy included in the Sustainable Developmental Goals? So, access to reliable and sustainable energy is crucial for achieving many developmental objectives. It's essential for economic growth, poverty reduction, and enhancing the quality of life. For instance, clean energy access can lead to better educational outcomes by providing reliable lighting for studying after dark for students, and transitioning to clean energy sources is important for combating climate change since it reduces environmental degradation and promotes health and well being by decreasing air pollution and related health issues. So, ensuring affordable and clean energy for all 2030 isn't just about energy access, it's about creating sustainable future where economic, social, and environmental goals are aligned.
Good day, sir. My name is Trisha Marisse Caton, and I'll be discussing two major problems in global aspect in our topic affordable and clean energy. One of the issues we currently face globally is greenhouse gas emission. Refers to the release of gases into the atmosphere that contributes to the greenhouse effect, leading to global warming and climate change. Another issue is the lack of access to energy. It is a significant challenge faced by many regions globally, impacting various aspects of daily life and hindering development. With these two problems, not just our environment that is being in danger, as well as our well being. According to our world in data, 87% of greenhouse gas emission is produced by the production of energy, and people in the richest country has the highest greenhouse gas emission. In countries where people have an average income between $15,000 and $20,000 per capita of CO2 emissions are close to the global average of 4.8 tons of CO2 per year. In every country where people's average income is above $25,000, the average emission for per capita are higher than the global average. Based on this chart, since 1990, the emissions have been rising quickly and reached 36.6 billion tons in 2018, and it's continued rising in 2021. To bring emissions down towards net zero will be one of the world's greatest challenges in the years ahead. But the world's energy problem is actually even larger than that, because the world has not one but two energy problems. Another issue is the lack of access to energy. The people in a very poor country has a very low greenhouse gas emission. The reason for that is that they lack the access of modern energy and technology. The energy problem of the poorer half of the world is energy poverty. The two chart shows that large share of people in the country with a GDP per capita of less than $25,000 do not have the access to electricity and clean cooking. When people lack access to modern energy sources for cooking and heating, they rely on solid fuel sources, mostly firewood, but also dug crop waste. This comes at a massive cost to the health of people in energy poverty. It's indoor air pollution, in which the World Health Organization calls the world's largest single environmental health risk. For the poorest people in the world, it is the largest risk factor. For early death and global health research suggests that indoor air pollution is responsible for 1.6 million deaths each year. Issue in international aspect will be discussed by another member.
Good day everyone, I'm Jemaicha Fuentes and today I will be discussing the two major international problems in SDG 7. One of the major issues is energy access inequality. Despite the significant progress, around 759 million people still lack access to electricity. Most of them is living in sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. Limited access to electricity affects education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. For example, in rural Kenya, only 23% of the population has access to electricity, affecting livelihoods and education. Another critical issue is the challenge of adopting renewable energy. While renewable energy sources like solar and wind are crucial for sustainable development, their adoption faces several barriers, including high initial cost, lack of infrastructure, and technological limitations. Globally, renewables accounted for only 20% of electricity generation in 2020. In India, despite being one of the largest producers of solar energy, only 4% of its electricity comes from solar due to infrastructural and regulatory challenges. Energy poverty remains a significant issue in many countries. For instance, Nigeria experienced frequent power outrage due to outdated infrastructure. Haiti has only 25% electrification with reliance on polluting fuels, and Yemen's rural areas face severe energy access issues. Meanwhile, countries like China lead in renewable energy investments, aiming for 25% non-fossil fuel energy by 2030. And the Philippines is promoting renewable energy investments and infrastructural upgrades. That's all for my part. Solutions about these problems will be discussed by another member.
The shift to a more reasonably priced and environmentally friendly energy is a worldwide issue, and many nations are tackling it with creative solutions. So, this section examines the actions that other countries, including our own, have taken to address energy-related concerns and evaluates the state of these projects as of right now. It also looks at how reasonably priced clean energy programs benefit impoverished areas. So, what are some of these solutions? Well, Germany has implemented the Energiewende, or energy transition policy, aimed at transforming its energy system towards sustainability. So, what is Energiewende? So, it is an ongoing energy transition by Germany to a low carbon, environmentally sound, reliable, and affordable energy supply. Um, so, so it refers to a global energy sector shift from fossil-based systems of energy production and consumption, including oil, natural gas, and coal, to renewable energy sources like wind and solar, as well as lithium-ion batteries. Because of the significant investments, clean and renewable energy such as solar and wind power generates over 40% of Germany's total electricity, which is a big achievement actually. Now, investing in district heating systems is another way a country may use to encourage clean energy that is both sustainable and economical. Denmark, for example, had exceptional success in this field. District heating systems generate heat from central locations, typically using renewable energy sources such as biomass or geothermal energy or power. This heat is then supplied to individual buildings using an insulated pipe network to provide space and water heating. Another successful approach focused on energy efficiency. Lastly, ang mahal nating Pilipinas. Various programs and policies have been implemented to promote affordable and clean energy. The Renewable Energy Act aims to accelerate the development of renewable energy sources through mechanisms like the Feed-in Tariff, or FIT, and net metering. These initiatives encourage investments in renewable energy by offering guaranteed pricing and allowing consumers to generate and sell their own electricity. All these great strategies, has the issue been completely eradicated? While there has been success, the issue of achieving sustainable and affordable clean energy has not been eradicated yet. Global energy demand is expanding, thus, even with greater renewable energy output, we must continue to research and implement solutions. Some countries like Germany face challenges related to grid stability and the economic impacts of moving away from coal. Storing renewable energy problems during periods of low output, example nighttime for solar panels, alongside energy fluctuations also remains a challenge. But with countries' continuous investments in both their chosen strategy, together with international cooperation through organizations such as IRENA, are all part of the long-term solutions to producing sustainable and inexpensive renewable energy on a global scale.
In conclusion, it is important to guarantee that everyone has access to inexpensive and clean energy. Problems such as environmental degradation and inequality in the economy prevents difficulties that are in need of solutions and organized action. Making the switch to renewable energy sources promotes social justice and economic progress while simultaneously reducing the effects of climate change and environmental deterioration. By utilizing modern technology, investing in renewable infrastructure, and encouraging global cooperation, we can overcome the challenges opposing the achievement of SDG number 7. That is all. Thank you.